Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and welcome back to Funnel Scripts Live, the official Funnel Scripts podcast. I'm your host, Jim Edwards, along with my podcast producer, Mr.
Stu Smith.
And today we're going to answer questions for you that I have a little spin here that I want to put on this once Stu reads us the two questions that we want to answer. So what are we doing today?
All right, so here we go. We got somebody looking for daily content hooks. Any suggestions for titles, headlines to get more clicks? And then we also had another one that we might be able to blend together to explain about free book plus shipping offer.
Okay.
And, how to get better traction with cold traffic on Facebook ads and other forms of advertising.
Okay, so the first one is basically, how can I use funnel scripts to come up with titles that will hook people and have them pay attention to my content? And then the second one is, if I've got a free plus shipping offer, how can I use Facebook ads to be able to drive cold traffic to my offer? So what I'm going to suggest, I'm going to show you, and then I want to show you a cool trick. I'm going to show you a couple of funnel scripts that will help you with coming up with titles for content that you can use to hook people in. And then I'm going to show you a cool way that you can use funnel scripts actually to come up with titles for your products or your books, and how you might be able to then integrate that with the Facebook ad scripts that we have inside of funnel scripts. So this will be just kind of fun, and we're going to play around with some different stuff. So the first one that I want to show you guys is the profitable title scripts. And these are inside of, if you look at titles, headlines, and subject lines, they're in the profitable title scripts. And we're actually going to be looking at a couple of them in here. So title scripts, these are intended, the original intention was to help you come up with titles for products and free reports and DVDs and other stuff like that. But they also work as titles for specific content bites. Now, in order to fill this out, we got to have a topic. Did either one of those people mention a topic, Stu? Otherwise, we'll make one up.
No, they did not.
Okay, so I was giving somebody some feedback in the Facebook group today, and they were doing options trading. So we'll talk about stock options trading.
There you go.
How about that? Okay, something I know very little about. And
yeah.
So we will see. So let's fill this out. Our main keyword topic here is stock options trading. Our target audience is let's say beginner investor. And let's say part-time investor. That sounds better than beginner, don't you think?
Yeah, I think we're all kind of part-time investors.
Sure. So I was looking for a hot stock tip. So our target audience plural is part-time investors. What's the main action your target audience needs to take? My target audience really needs to find amazing investment opportunities. Now, that may not be the best one. Think about this for a second. Find amazing or high yield investment opportunities. How about that? Is that better, you think?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. If I could spell yield. And what's the main result or payoff that we offer with this? You really can
maybe understand the market.
But is understand the market really a payoff? I mean, ultimately, why does anybody you really can make money in the stock market?
Right.
I mean, that's what it remember our mantra. It's not what it is, it's what it does.
Got it.
It helps you understand the market, but why do we want to understand the market? So I can make real money make real money in the stock market. Let's change that to real money.
I like that.
Okay. So let's save this. It'll probably tell me I'm not logged. Oh, it is. Okay. Stock trader or options trader. Okay. So we click build and then, oh, dude, here you go.
Hey.
Here's the title. That's a book title. The Part-Time Investor's Guide to Make Real Money in the Stock Market.
Perfect.
Dude, that's a really good title.
Yeah, I like that.
See, I told you funnel scripts was awesome, and you doubted me, Stu.
I
I'm
never
just kidding.
doubted you. I like the little pencil guy too.
Yeah, that's part-time investor's guide to stock options trading. That's not bad.
No.
Make real money in the stock market explained. It's okay, but make real money in the stock market guide. Secrets to make real money in the stock market. I like that. Hey, now that could be a subtitle.
That's really good. Yeah.
So
Right,
if we look
right.
at this, the part-time investor's guide to make real money in the stock market. Nah, I guess not.
Yeah.
It kind of is, but stock options trading tips, tricks, and
There's
tools.
subtitle.
Or yeah. So secrets to make real money in the stock market, stock options trading, tips, tricks, and tools. That could be a subtitle. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, I really like those. Those are good. I'll have to load this in as a preset up here. So you guys can obviously see, I mean, there's a bunch of these in here and you keep whacking it, find high yield investment opportunities explained. I mean, that would actually make a really cool subtitle too. Stock options trading explained. That's a decent title. So there's a bunch of them in here. I mean, the biggest disservice I do is you got so many to be able to do. Now, in the case of a book, let me show you something kind of cool that this will do for you is get the results. And you can download these as a Word doc, which it's opening up on my other screen. But this will make it easier for you if you wanted to take these and print them off and sit down with your highlighter. It makes it a little easier to go through them that way and see what's what. But you can see there are quite a few in here that you could go through. So again, the other thing that you can do too is this in this output, it'll give you all of these potential domain names
Oh yeah.
that you can copy. And then here's a nifty little trick. You can go over to GoDaddy and you go, I think it's here. Here we go. And we're going to go to products and we're looking for bulk domain search. And then I can just paste all these in here and it'll tell me which ones are available. So if you're looking for a domain that would correspond to, in this case, your book title, holy crap, every single one of those must have been available because it's wanting me to, let me put in one that I know is not available. I know Google's not available.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the last time every single one of them was available. But look at this, stockoptionstradingguide.com. That's a decent one.
Wow. Yeah, it's not too long. Some of those are some long.
Yeah, I know some of them are long, but I mean, it's because I put in a long thing.
I know. I'm just teasing.
Anyway, so that's a cool thing that this will do for you. So where were we? Oh, okay. We were in the profitable headlines, or profitable titles. So this is a really neat little script that you can use, and this will help you with, I mean, this could just as easily be content, stock options, trading tips, tricks, and tools. That could be an article, could be a video, could be anything. So you can use this
post.
one. Social, absolutely.
Yep.
So what I wanted to show you also was the $1 Million Content headline scripts, because these are cool too from the standpoint of helping you come up with titles and subtitles. But these are based on these are actually based on some of the most successful direct response marketing titles anywhere. So we can just go with this one. Our main keyword topic is stock options trading. And I could actually just, okay, part-time investors, area of interest or concern. What do we say over here? Investment, we'll just put investments. I really need the big thing they need to do. I really need to make money in the stock market. Actually, I'm going to put that as a benefit. Really need to find high yield investment opportunities. And the enemy they face, greedy investment advisors.
Greed.
I'm not big on that. I'm not big on them. I probably spend advisor. Let's see how to make real money in the stock market with this big shift in stock options trading. So again, that's actually kind of cool. If you took that, that'd be a good subtitle.
Ooh, look at this.
Like,
beware greedy investment advisors and 5 other threats to investments.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Let's see. What you don't know about how to find high yield investment opportunities could hurt you. That's a good hook. New way to find the new way to find high yield investment opportunities. If we, I mean, again, that could be a subheadline. Secrets to make real money in the stock market. The new way to find high yield investment opportunities. That's good for part-time investors.
There you go.
You could add that in there too. So using these, I mean, you can see how mixing and matching these can help you to not only create content headlines, but also create headlines for a book. And I'm a big proponent of headline and subheadline. When you look at, just as an example, if we look at Russell's books, I have right here, but you look at Russell's books, you know, Expert Secrets, the underground playbook for creating a mass movement of people who will pay for your advice. .com secrets, the underground playbook for growing your company online. Copywriting secrets, how everyone can use the power of words to get more clicks, sales, and profits no matter what you sell or who you sell it to. Of course, that wasn't Russell's book, was it? But that's called product placement. So the point is that these scripts can definitely help you to get what you need, whether you're creating content or creating a book, which is basically just a big chunk of content, and hooking people in. That's the key. So you see how you can use these 2 scripts for doing just that, for things large and small. So now let's talk about how would we hook somebody with Facebook newsfeed stuff. And this is the one from the last one we did. It held that in there for a week. So what is our main keyword? So this is the Facebook newsfeed ad scripts. This helps you create the content for creating your ads. And somebody was asking about I think the person was asking, should I do long posts and all this other stuff? That's not what this thing makes ads. This doesn't make posts, but a post can be an ad and an ad can be a post, but this is more for just creating traffic generation type ads. So that's the thing. A lot of people say everybody has an opinion about Facebook ads, long, short, this, that, here, there, all this stuff. In the end, the only opinion that matters is the opinion of the people that are clicking on the thing that you're promoting on Facebook, that you're calling an ad, whether it's a promoted post, whether it's specifically created to be an ad. The whole point is to make an ad that looks like content and gets clicked on, which means it's got to have a hook. It tells a little story and it makes an offer for the next step. So people want to over-analyze stuff. Don't over-analyze, just do a bunch of stuff and see what gets you the results, instead of worrying about there's only one way to do it, because there's not only one way to do it. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. And if you only use one way, even if it works, after a while, that'll stop working. But I'm done talking about that now. So let's create some thoughts for how we would make some ads to push a free plus shipping book. So what is our main keyword phrase? Stock options trading. Who's our target audience? Part-time investor. What's the name or title of what you want them to buy. So we got to kind of make a decision here, Stu.
All right.
What is our title going to be, you think? Let me download all this stuff and let's just make up a title, okay?
Okay.
So, okay. Secrets to make real money in the stock market, how to make real money in the stock market, this big shift in stock options trading, part-time investor's guide to stock options trading, the new way to find high investment yield opportunities.
Yeah, I think the one you have highlighted and the very last one combined together as a title, subtitle.
Okay.
Look pretty good.
For part-time investors.
There you go.
That's what we said.
Yep.
Okay. So that's going to be our title of our book. All right. So that's cool. That's a cool title. So what's our title here is that. So I'm going to throw the whole thing in there, but we'll probably end up editing it. What's the thing that holds free book?
Yeah.
Adjective, proven. Big payoff that they want. This product or service helps you quickly find, what did we say it was? Find high yield or make money in the stock market. That's ultimately the big payoff. Today, or well, quickly. And what time frame? A single afternoon. And the big payoff without struggling to, well, okay, what's a big obstacle, negative circumstance that they want to avoid? I mean, let's talk this out. Like
wasted time's big. I mean, you just do research after research after you just get paralyzed with the analysis.
Without wasting time. I'm trying to incorporate everything you just said because that was perfect what you just came out with. Wasting time.
Researching, paralysis by analysis.
Researching stocks.
And avoiding paralysis by analysis.
And getting paralyzed by analysis.
There you go.
And I always say wasting hours, days, and weeks researching stocks only to be paralyzed in it by analysis.
Yep.
And that's true. I mean, that happens, especially with that stuff. So, dude, secrets to make real money in the stock market, the new way to find high yield investment opportunities for part-time investors, the free book that gets results. Ooh, that doesn't suck. You too can make real money in the stock market in a single afternoon with secrets to make money in the stock market. The new way to, that one's not bad either. Now, again, okay, let's take a step back. This is some pretty compelling stuff. However, I am not an attorney. I do not play one on TV. I am not an investment advisor. I am not someone that works for the FTC, the FCC, or the SPCA, or the PTA. Though I am doing book reading for kindergartners next week at Eli's grammar school, which is pretty cool. Would you let me read, just as an aside, would you let me read to kindergartners? Would you invite me to come read to kindergartners?
I
would. I'm amazing.
I would say, absolutely. And do some Dr. Seuss. You got to throw some Elmo voice in there.
Exactly. So the point I'm trying to make is this stuff sounds good, but if you're in the investment world, I'm not guaranteeing this won't get you thrown in jail to say this stuff. Okay. So have the appropriate disclaimers and disclosures, but it sounds really good to me. Answered, your most secret start to make real money in the stock market with secrets to make real money in the stock market the new way. That one's okay. this one, secrets to make money in the stock market, a new way to find high yield investment opportunities for part-time investors. I mean, just looking at the title by itself actually can be the headline.
Sure.
Okay.
In fact, it should if you're giving away a free book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a part-time investor and you struggle with wasting hours, days, and weeks researching stocks only to be paralyzed by analysis, then you need Secrets to Make Real Money in the Stock Market, the new way to find high-yield investment opportunities for part-time investors. And I would just get rid of that.
Love it.
Because we're
that's really good.
Talking about a new way to find high-yield investment opportunities for part-time. It quickly helps you make real money in the stock market. So again, depending on what you chose up top, I kind of like this one, but it is kind of repeating itself. All right, and then the description, mine would be claim your free copy of Secrets to Make Money in the Real Money in the Stock Market. Just pay shipping and handling.
Yep,
would be what I would come up with. So that would be the hot stuff. He asked specifically about cold though, right?
Sure did.
Okay, so let's look at cold down here. Headline, great news if you want to avoid wasting hours, days, and weeks researching stocks only to be paralyzed by analysis in stock options trading. Here's a quick way to avoid wasting hours, days, and weeks researching stocks only to be paralyzed by analysis, only to find analysis paralysis. I'm going to change that up top. But again, this whole thing, only to find paralysis by analysis, only to get bogged down in analysis paralysis. Is that better?
Sure, let's try
it. Maybe. Yeah, who cares? I mean, the thing is,
the point.
It gets the point across. All right, so we got our cold stuff. Here's a quick way to avoid wasting hours, days, and weeks researching stocks only to get bogged down in analysis paralysis. Stop wasting hours, days, and weeks researching stocks only to be bogged down in analysis paralysis. So there's your headline. Free book reveals secret to make real money in the stock market for part-time, and especially for part-time investors. That would be how I would add that. And then you got to, have you made the ugly truth about stock options trading? Let me tell you about that right there. As far as a headline, that right there could be the mint one. And I'll tell you why. Because when someone's in the cold and they're just thinking about traffic, they're just thinking about the problem. That's the kind of thing that grabs them.
Yep. Because
they're only okay, let's hear the ugly truth. So, the ugly truth about stock options trading. If you need help to understand stock options trading, but struggle with wasting hours, days, and weeks researching stocks only to get bogged down in analysis paralysis, this free book automatically helps you fix that and shows you the path to make real money in the stock market. Get your free copy. That would be the start of my copy. If you're struggling with wasting hours and bonds, it's not too late. Here's a better way to make real money in the stock market quickly. Free book explains how. Stop struggling with wasting hours, days, and weeks researching stocks only to get bogged down in analysis paralysis. Click here to see this must-have stock options trading book that helps you make real money in the stock market. Get it free. Just pay small shipping. So here are some shorter ones. New stock option trading blueprint. Okay, so the bottom line is you saw how we went from nothing to a really cool title, and then we use that title to come up with the basis of Facebook ads that we can use. by using funnel scripts to do that. If I wasn't sitting here explaining it and I could, I could have a second cup of coffee and think this through, I'd probably, there are some changes that I would make here, like to make money in the stock market. I would say, find amazing high yield investments others miss, because there's some stuff there. The wasting days, and you know what? I would change this to getting bogged down in analysis paralysis. I would try that shorter.
Yep. I like that.
And so I'd play around with that some more. And if we come down to the cold stuff, I really like the warm stuff. And the difference between warm and cold is not as much as you think. And you can actually combine warm and cold a lot. Great news if you want to avoid getting bogged down in analysis paralysis for stock options trading. I like that. Here's a quick way to avoid getting bogged down in analysis paralysis. Here's a quick way to avoid getting bogged down. Yeah. So how to stop getting, stop getting bogged down in analysis paralysis and start finding amazing high yield investments others miss. Boom.
Yeah.
I like that. So as you guys can see, again, there's no way you'd come up with all these different options trying to do this on your own. So that's the real magic of funnel scripts, is, besides it being unicorn approved, is it helps you come up with things you never would have thought of. And then you can riff off of those, because anytime you're coming up with titles or ads or headlines or emails or webinars, the hardest draft is the first draft. And that is the magic of funnel scripts, is it helps you come up with that first draft super fast. And then you saw how I was just riffing on that stuff as it kicked it out, putting it in the clip bin and using it to help just combine stuff together. So that's really that's the magic of funnel scripts and being able to use it to do different stuff. So Stu, any final thoughts?
No, that was an awesome walkthrough.
Awesome.
Got 3 for 1 in this deal.
There you go. So I hope you guys see how funnel scripts, you can mix and match and use the different stuff. You can use different things from different ones. And so if you're already a funnel script subscriber, I will, as soon as we get done with this, I will go ahead and add those into the presets. And you can, I would encourage you, use these scripts. If you are not yet a funnel script subscriber, you should be. Get off the fence, get in, start using these tools. You don't have to pay monthly anymore. You don't have to pay yearly. Right now, we still have the unlimited option. You pay once, you have access unlimited, never have to pay again. So I'm Jim Edwards. Thanks, Stu, for joining us and being an awesome podcast producer. And we will see you guys soon. Look forward to your comments down in the comments below. If you have any questions, you have stuff we'd like us to cover, whatever you'd like us to do. We love to hear from you guys. And I definitely, as soon as these are over, I look at all the comments. So everybody have a great day. Talk to you soon. Check out funnelscripts.com.